Good day, world. It's Steven. Happy Monday, if there is such a thing. Coming off the weekend, my Bengals, good win. Happy about that. You're welcome again, Bills Mafia. Had a weekend where I felt like nothing I did was right. You know what I mean? Welcome to life sometimes. But I actually thought about this. It is Monday, right? So we can kind of rant just a little bit since it is the first day of the week and everybody hates it. I was secretly working in Michigan for the last month or two, and I didn't say anything to a lot of people because I kind of knew what the end game was gonna be. Sometimes the shoes just don't fit right, but you still got to try it on anyway, right? Anyway, I experienced a lot of different drivers between here and there. And the one thing that drives me crazy everywhere, and I say this because you have a lot more people out at different times of night, especially doing their holiday shopping or going out to eat or whatever it is. It's just busier this time of year. Use your turn signal. There's no greater form of laziness than not using your turn signal and letting people know where you're going, when you're turning. It's not that hard. Right there on the steering column. Use it. Flip it on. I would understand if you had to stretch all the way across your vehicle to get it to work, but you don't. It's right there. So don't be a lazy D-bag when you're driving. Use your turn signal. It won't kill you, and you'll make other drivers much happier. This I promise. True story. When I was working at iHeart in Cincinnati, I was behind a guy at a BMW for probably the better part of 3.5 miles, and at no point in time did he ever once use the turn signal. Turns out he's parking in the same parking garage that I parked in. So I pulled in behind him, and we were both walking towards the elevator at the same time. And I'm like, hey, that's a really nice Beamer. And he said, thanks. And I said, but if I were you, I would take it back to the dealership. And he's like, what? Looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, well, you don't want to spend that much money on a car for the turn signals not to work. I mean, I was behind you for a good 3 miles, and never once did your turn signals come on. So, you might want to take it in. And he just stared at me with like I was a complete a-hole for saying it. And I'm like, so you're lazy, and I call you out on it, and it's my fault, right? Either way, I thought it was funny, and still to this day. Have a great Monday night, whatever it is you're doing. Hope this finds you well, and let's talk again soon.